Looking good outside over USC upstate. In those areas of the upstate, temperatures have sat in the 60s consistently this morning. Mountain towns have now dropped into the 50s, but it's not a real big issue. It's just comfortable. Area wide, 59 for Asheville, 68 in Greenville, but the surrounding spots less in the downtown region, in the mid and lower 60s even still for a lot of the upstate. One thing that's changed today a little bit is that the dew point has gone up. It's in the upper 50s and low 60s in the mountains, low and mid 60s here in the upstate. Unfortunately, when the dew point goes up, it's a measure of how much moisture is in the air. So with dew points in the 60s, we're talking more of a muggy feel. If you've been enjoying the crisp, pleasant, kind of refreshing air that we've had, just know that that sense has moved out and we are looking at better chances for more stickiness to move in. Satellite radar does show dry conditions so far. There were some rain showers overnight, but they have now moved out, so that's good news. Your morning stays nice and dry almost all day. You'll see a good mix of sun and clouds in the upstate. We are just now minutes away from that 6:33 sunrise. The high gets to 80 degrees today in the upstate, and while there's a small chance for a spotty shower this afternoon, most of the day will end up dry. Mountain towns is very similar. Isolated rain possible, but not likely today, with a high of 76 degrees. So as we rate your day, the Carolina Sky Meter is back to an 8 out of 10. This is pretty much a repeat of yesterday, so no real concerns or problems. FUTURECAST starts to show that pop-up shower around noon in the mountains, and it pushes into parts of the upstate at times by 3 and 4 o'clock this afternoon. It won't last long. Into the evening, the upstate dries out. Mountain towns may hold a brief shower through about 11 o'clock or midnight tonight, but then it all dries out, and we are in for a nicer morning tomorrow. FUTURECAST shows 7 a.m. Thursday, still looking great. The afternoon yet again has a chance for a few passing showers, but no major rain for either today or tomorrow. Way out in the middle of the country, you can see there's been some widespread storminess that will slowly move eastward. Today, the severe threat is greatest in areas of East Texas, parts of Arkansas and Louisiana, but it does stretch almost all the way up toward parts of Chicago. As we get closer to tomorrow, it starts to weaken a bit, impacting areas of Mississippi, Arkansas, and Louisiana. And then by Friday, it almost fades completely to just scattered showers and run-of-the-mill thunderstorms, though there will be a tiny chance, a marginal risk for some severe weather in parts of our mountain towns by the end of the week. I do think that's a relatively low risk. We shouldn't see anything too major. But what it does mean is the system does get close to us, even if it gets weaker by the weekend. So your weekend forecast, unfortunately, storms both days, staying in the upper 70s for the upstate, mid 70s in the mountains over the weekend, and that does include Mother's Day. So unfortunately, today, tomorrow, even Friday look like the better days, and you may need to make some indoor plans to celebrate Mom on either Saturday or Sunday as the storms become more likely, although again, weaker than what they will continue to see throughout this week in the Midwest. Next week does start with a rain chance on Monday. It looks to clear out in the afternoon and evening, leading to perfect sunshine again by Tuesday.